What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Captain Radion, and we are about to dig into this 4090 fiasco with Suicide Squad. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, I happen to be watching some of my own videos today, and I ran across the Digital Foundry review of Suicide Squad, and dude, I can't believe how terrible it runs on a 4090 that costs $1,600 on an engine that's been out for over 10 freaking years. 10 years. And every time we get an Unreal Engine 4 game, we always have to hear that it is a stuttering mess. Blah, 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 blah. That stuff is getting so ridiculous. How come it's not fixed? Well, I mean, honestly, AMD kind of just gets the default, it's optimized because all the games are running on our consoles and they are AMD. So you're trying to tell me that with Nvidia, they can't find a way to get Unreal Engine 4 games to launch without a stuttering mess? That's incredible. That's incredible. Why do people pay this much money for Nvidia products? I do kind of... After wasting as much money as I have on Nvidia and almost getting turned away from the PC platform because of it, I'm grateful. I'm absolutely freaking grateful that I bought an AMD card. I'm actually grateful that I bought 3 AMD cards. Not 1, not 2, but 3 of them. And yes, I am coming to you live today on my 7600 XT, which is the bebe of the AMD freaking platform now. So, if anybody wants to chime in, that's fine. I'm perfectly. We're in an interesting state of mind today when it comes to Nvidia, dude. I hate watching good people waste their money and then have to try to defend that purchase, which is absolute madness to me, man. That's madness to me. Dude, I would be so mad. I would literally be pissed. I'd rip that piece of crap out of my PC and go sell it immediately. If I spent $1,600 on a GPU and it couldn't run an Unreal Engine 4 game without stuttering, I'd be mad. I'd pull it out and I would sell it immediately. I'm not a 4080 hater. I'm a 4090 hater. Dude, I mean, seriously, how gullible do you need to be to spend $1,600 on a GPU for it to stutter on a 10-year-old freaking engine? I'm telling you, man, when I play these Unreal Engine games, dude, they do not stutter as much as they ever stuttered on an Nvidia GPU for me. If you spend $2,000 on an Nvidia GPU, bro, and it just stutters on a 10-year-old, and then dude, you can't say it's not true. You can't say it's not true. You can literally pull up every single Digital Foundry video of these Unreal Engine games, and there's Alex Battaglia to tell you it's a stuttering mess. He's got stuttering Stanley. $2,000 GPU, and they can't even make it not stutter on Unreal Engine 4 games. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And then people come to my channel and tell me that I'm shilling AMD, and I'm like, dude, when I play Unreal Engine 4 games, I don't get a whole lot of stuttering. Oh my goodness. What's 62? What's 62? What's up, Z5? What's 62? Something up with the 40 who? I put this right here. Something up with the 4090 on some of these games at launch. Some reason they gimp harder on that card. Yeah, dude, everything gimps harder on that card because it's trash. It's just trash. It's okay, man. I mean, I don't really think that Nvidia's trash, but my gosh, dude, what is going on with those GPUs that they cannot seem to freaking play Unreal Engine 4 games? What the freak? Like, please explain this to me. How does an Unreal Engine 4 game, a 10-year-old plus engine, how are these games still launching in 2024 with stuttering on them? I mean, you hear Alex all the time going on and on and on about that. That should make you think right there that, like, dude, if I buy an Nvidia GPU, chances are I don't get to play Unreal Engine 4 games. Chances are Unreal Engine 5 is probably going to have the same issues. I mean, dude, that right there has to be I mean, like, seriously, bro. I guess if you just play Cyberpunk, Alan Wake 2, and the 5 other games that are optimized for Nvidia, you'll probably be okay. But I mean, dang, dude. Looks like the box is going third party. Yeah, I mean, if they're going if Xbox is going third party, dude, I mean, yeah, dude, why? You know what I mean? Just buy a PC. Just buy a PC and play everything on there. Persona 3 Reload looks great. Enjoying it. Nice. It is turn-based, I believe. But you can't play it. It's on Unreal Engine, so you got a 4080. You won't be able to play that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Nvidia bros. You can't play Unreal Engine games. Dude, I had the worst stuttering of my life on a game called Wild Hearts. And then I bought an AMD GPU, and I'm like, oh, wait, dude, where'd the stuttering go? Ghost Recon's taking all your time? Thankfully, those run pretty... Thankfully, Ubisoft games usually run pretty decent on the Nvidia GPUs. Those ones actually run pretty good. I mean, at least you get to play... I mean, at least if you got the VRAM, you get to play Ubisoft games. If you don't have the VRAM, then you don't get to play Ubisoft games. I'll be honest, I did buy a 4070 Ti Super, but I don't have a problem with AMD. Yeah, dude, like, if you're okay with it, buy it. Buy whatever you freaking want, man. Am I okay? Why wouldn't I be okay? Why wouldn't I be okay? Dude, it's just funny, man. I think it's absolutely hilarious. These dudes will sit there and tell you all day, yeah, man, I'd get a Nvidia GPU because it's DLSS. And then that shit stutters on every damn new game that comes out. And you're pissed off when you buy that game because your stupid stuttering Stanley GPU can't freaking play the dumb game. Dude, I got so mad at that damn 3080. Like, it was almost every single game that would come out, that thing was just a stuttering mess. I mean, I will say, though, that the 4070 wasn't as bad as the 3080 experience. It was a lot better in my testing and my experience. But there were still those games that you would get on there, like I mean, Hogwarts Legacy? Really? Why is that game stuttering, man? They told me to buy an Nvidia GPU so I could have ray tracing. And shit, the ray tracing doesn't even work, man. Well, I'll try out Form Stars too. Form Stars should be pretty good. You haven't played Final Fantasy VII Remake yet? That's going to be a stuttering Stanley on your GPU too, man. You got an Nvidia. I'm sorry, dude. I feel bad for the Nvidia bros, man. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I really do feel bad because I know firsthand that Nvidia experience is so overhyped and such, dude, it is so freaking, it's not consistent. AMD has been so much more consistent in terms of literally everything that, like, when I do come across a game that stutters, I actually do be like, okay, yeah, Jedi Survivor, clearly freaking broken. Clearly broken. I don't have any of those issues with other Unreal Engine 4 games, but there is something wrong with Jedi Survivor. That game just doesn't work right. Oh, I am justifying my purchase every time I watch a Digital Foundry video. I'm justified. What? How do you never have stuttering issues? Don't lie to me. You ain't gotta lie. I get that you love your Nvidia, dude. There's no freaking way that I bought 5 Nvidia products and every single one of them were a stuttering mess, and you bought one that's perfect. Really, dude? You expect me to believe that? That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. I'm coming from you guys with like real experience, and I've bought in 5 Nvidia products, bro, and not once has one of the. If seriously, if Nvidia's better, why would I have switched? Seriously, why would I have switched to AMD? Oh, definitely, dude. Not on a 4070. Ray tracing is trash on a 4070. I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, C5. I don't believe that you have, unless you are literally buying only games that work perfectly on Nvidia. Well, you got to understand, dude, I play hundreds of games a year. I play 100+ games a year. So, yeah, dude, I play a lot more games than a lot of people do. You might buy like 1, 2, 3 a year. I buy 100 freaking games a year. I think that's what it is, bro. You are probably just buying games that are either, I mean, like Ghost Recon Breakpoint is actually pretty optimized on Nvidia GPUs. 2, and never had issues. I got a good builder set up. Never had issues. Well, do you buy as many games as I do, C5? Go buy some Hogwarts Legacy and tell me how that one turns out for you. Oh wait, I forgot. That one's a broken game because it doesn't run good on Nvidia. Never mind. Don't do that. You might be. Yeah, actually do that. Buy yourself some Hogwarts Legacy and tell me how that one runs. I'm curious. I want to know if you can get a stutter-free experience on that game. You don't. I just don't. You just don't see what I'm saying. Bigger. You do have a bigger sample size. That's true, but Frog, I don't have these issues. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, did you play? No, man. Even the laptop, dude. I had stuttering on Spider-Man. I had stutter every game I tried to play on that 4050 or yeah, the 3050 Ti laptop too. So you're telling me that my 4070 was just trash? I just keep getting the trash Nvidia products. I never get a good one. I spend all that money on Nvidia and I just have like the worst luck with Nvidia. I just never can get the right experience out of it. Like, how is that even fun? I mean, how's that even possible? Like, I do not get that. I mean, I'm using the exact same build when I take out my AMD cards and I put in the Nvidia card. How is it that my AMD cards work just fine, but my Nvidia ones don't? How many more YouTube videos do I have to watch to make my Nvidia GPU work? Me? Well, yeah, he's using a 4080. I don't. Yeah, dude. I've given Nvidia enough money, man. And if I bought a 4090 and it couldn't even play freaking something as simple as freaking Suicide Squad that runs 60 frames a second on Xbox at 1700p, yeah, dude, I'd be mad. I'd be freaking mad that the Xbox Series X can run that game better. I would be mad. That's why I probably got so mad at the 3080 because my PS5 was outperforming my 3080. My Xbox Series X and my PS5 were outperforming my 3080. So that's probably why I started getting mad about that card. I just think it's hilarious, man. I think it's absolutely freaking hilarious that a 4090 can't just power through every single game that comes out. It's not the card, Frog. It's the developers. The developers suck. They make trash games. I would be mad, bro. I would be super mad. I spent $1,600 on a GPU and it still stutters. Stuttering Stanley. Ooh, boy. Horizon Zero Dawn blew you away? Well, yeah. I'm telling you, man. Sony made some incredible games in the PlayStation 4 generation, man. Ghost of Tsushima, freaking Horizon Zero Dawn. Every single one of those were absolutely incredible. The only one I didn't really care about was the what I never finished. Gosh dang it, what's the name of that game? Days Gone. Like I didn't finish Days Gone. I didn't really care too much for that game. I'm definitely not spending any more money, especially that kind of money on Nvidia, bro. I'm not gonna buy that. Too many people talking about how their freaking GPUs just trash. Do handle CPU bottleneck different. They do have software GPU scheduling, while AMD have hardware GPU scheduling. Hardware Unboxed did a video about it. So you're saying that Nvidia GPUs are just not as good as AMD? That's what I've been saying. That makes perfect sense. Like, yeah, dude, like quit telling everybody that Nvidia is better when clearly AMD is better optimized. AMD is a smoother, more consistent experience, man. And it doesn't need DLSS. Rumor is you have a 4090 when you finish your video. Yeah, right, dude. I don't have any Nvidia GPU. The only thing I still have is that MX350 Nvidia laptop. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Nvidia. Oh wait, I guess my Nintendo Switch is Nvidia, right? Right? It's Nvidia. Oh, but it doesn't have no DLSS in it. Do you think this is just you? I mean, everyone else seems to be having a great NVIDIA experience. They're either having a great NVIDIA experience and the world is just against me when it comes to NVIDIA, or every single one of them are lying, trying to protect their brand. And I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, like, you see these guys go out of their way for the freaking consoles, man. I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past fanboys to 100% jump on a sword to defend their Nvidia against the AMD YouTuber. AMD is better when your CPU bottleneck, like in Suicide Squad. Well, that's good, man. That's a bonus, is it not? Isn't that a bonus? If AMD found a way to make it so your games are more stable on their platform, is that not a bonus? I believe that is a bonus. That means that they care about gamers and they want you to have a good experience. So they have found a way to build into their hardware a way to make your experience better, whereas the only thing Nvidia has built into their hardware is fakeness. What's up, Lego Gaming 83? Jay, or mini Nvidia is more popular because it's better? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why anybody would go out of their way to yeah, dude, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know how people protect their you know how people go out of their way to protect their status symbols? I mean, think about it. I mean, you got people out there buying Apple phones thinking like, I'm a premium person because I got an iPhone. I have a question. I have a 7900 XT and a Ryzen 7 5800X. Should I upgrade my CPU? What resolution are you playing at? If you're playing at 4K, you should still be okay with that 5800X. That's what I had when I first got mine. 4K was doing pretty good. I was doing pretty good in 1440p most of the time. Your performance is about the same as mine with the 5900X. I don't necessarily think you need to upgrade just yet. But yes, there are going to be some games that are going to be pretty bottlenecked by that at like 1440p and under. My XTX is fine for me. I'm not against Nvidia, just the partner protection program rubbed me the wrong way. No MSI or Asus GPUs for me. Just the partner protection program. Oh, dang. Good morning, Jedi Knight. AMD is powerful and value-driven product. I feel like This content only forces the Nvidia superior and AMD trash narrative. Probably. 1440p. You know, maybe a 5800X would probably be better. Like, you'll get more performance with a 5800X, and that's the only way I would go, Leo. That's the only way I would go on the AM4 platform, is just to the 5800X. There's no real reason. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say there's no reason to upgrade to the AM5 platform, because clearly there is more performance that we're leaving on the table with that. But is it necessary? I don't know if it's necessary. MD seems like a smart decision, very stable at lower mid tier. 227-inch 1440p monitors. Yeah, I run both of my, I run two monitors, a 32-inch, a 27, and a 42-inch LG OLED. Radicalized me as an Nvidia shill. You are suffering as a result. You will never get off the hamster wheel. Sucks to be you, buddy. Shouldn't have been so quick to defend that garbage. You should have just listened to my feelings. And I would have, and you guys could have just listened to my feelings and let me vent for a month or so, and then I would have moved on. But no, you had to keep coming and defending Nvidia, to the point where I bought another Nvidia card and then sold another trash. But now you guys won't let it go. Every time if I just post an AMD video, the Nvidia bros show up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man, yes, let's keep it going. It brings clicks, whatever. For years now, whether I've seen tech tubers or professionals saying Nvidia is the best and recommending high end, even in situations where it makes no sense. Yeah, you should just get the 4090 so you can have ray tracing. Why do you think I tell everybody to just get a 4090? If ray tracing is their thing, then get a 4090. Ooh. On KBM, what the heck is KBM? Dude, I don't understand, like, the little things. It could be a million different things. AFMF feels weird if you are under like 70-ish frames per second. It doesn't feel anyway. Keyboard and mouse. Ah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, dude, I don't like it with keyboard and mouse. I don't like any of that damn frame generation with keyboard and mouse. I think it sucks with keyboard and mouse. But with a controller, it feels fine. Play it with a controller and you'll feel okay. I don't recommend any frame generation with keyboard and mouse. I think it just feels atrocious. It makes everything too choppy. Even on Nvidia, I don't like it. Yeah, I'll wait one more year and switch to AM5. That's kind of what I'm planning, Leo, is next year I'm going to be switching to AM5. I want to get the most out of my AM4 before I go over. Facts don't care about your feelings. They don't. Nvidia isn't that much better than AMD. Maybe RT, but damn, a lot of the games I play, AMD would be fun. You know, most of the games that I play, Ubisoft games, open world games, all of that stuff runs very well on an AMD. And I don't have to worry about the stupid ray tracing. Wars makes Nvidia guys, AOLs and AMD guys like salty second citizens. AMD image quality is sharper and the colors are more vibrant. Yep, absolutely. Also, my 4090 stopped flickering once I capped the frames to 105. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That is good. I went from AM4 to AM5 to start fresh without the Nvidia GeForce Experience pop-ups. Oh, nice. I'll have to try. Yeah, definitely try a controller. I think controller definitely works better with AFMF. In my opinion, most of the games, if you're over 70 frames and you're using AMD's fluid motion frames and you're using a controller, it feels incredibly smooth. It feels very good. 5800X upgrade RAM to 400 or 4400 or similar with tight clock speed and good SSD, and you don't have either, you'll notice the difference. I might actually try to upgrade my RAM, but if I upgrade my RAM, don't I? Yeah, I'd have to like reset my motherboard again. I'm not bothered about any new games that are on the way. Might be interested in Final Fantasy, but that's it. But I have to play the other first. That's what I'd kind of do. I'd wait till the new one comes out, play the first one, and then play the second one, so that you can get a tighter story. Steak is not using the ability to go above 60 FPS at 8K on your 7900 XT. Nvidia cards can't do that. Arkham Knight could be absolutely insane on it. I've played a lot of those games at 8K. I've went back and checked a bunch of those games at 8K. Sometimes I can get a little over 30 frames per second. Sometimes I can get 60 frames per second. If it has FSR, then I can enable FSR, and I can use FSR when I'm doing the via virtual super resolution. I usually get plug that 7900 XT, man. We already watched the 76 XT 360 Beast. FSR 3 is already out. It's being uploaded to games pretty fast now. I mean, Starfield's getting it this week, and then should have it as a full build by the end of the month. Why would I put my 7900 XT back in, dude? My 7600 XT is perfect. It's an absolute beast. 360p. What are you talking about 360p? If I'm playing it 4K and I drop it to balanced isn't that closer to like 1080p or 1440p or something? Night is better than almost anything today. I don't feel that way about it. It's okay. I don't feel that way about it. I remember everybody hated that game when it first came out, and now all of a sudden it's like the best game ever. I think Arkham City was better than Arkham Knight, if you want my honest opinion. I think Arkham City was a much better game. I didn't really care much for Arkham Asylum, but Arkham City was definitely better than Arkham Knight. Nobody liked Arkham Knight when it first came out, dude. Like, literally nobody liked that game. Like, everybody was crapping on that game when it came out. This is stupid. You got to drive the Batmobile. The Batmobile sucks. 30 FPS this. It's broken on PC. Nobody liked that game when it first came out. I hope AMD updates all FSR games to FS3. It's not AMD that has to do it. It's the developers that have to do it. Why would you want to see it on a 7900 XT? You've already seen it running perfectly at 4K on a freaking 7600 XT, dude. I like Starfield. Starfield's awesome. I have zero problem with that game. I think it's incredible. It's definitely better than 480p. It runs Suicide Squad native at over 30 frames per second at 4K. Don't know how to use a knife and fork and eat their own boogers? Yeah, it's pretty true. We don't know how to use a knife and a fork or eat our boogers. We're not booger eaters like the Nvidia bros. You guys get too caught up on that whole freaking computer nerd stuff, bro. That computer nerd stuff, honestly, that all the other tech tubers preach, that shit's just there to confuse the crap out of you. So that they can sit there and like, yeah, man, Nvidia, DLSS is better. And it's like, dude, it's like, if DLSS is better, then why even do all the freaking computer nerd shit? Seriously. If DLSS is the selling point for buying one of them trash GPUs, why even go through all the computer nerd shit? You don't need the computer nerd shit no more because it doesn't matter. AMD beats freaking Nvidia in rasterization almost every single time. Why do you need the computer nerd shit if AMD's better? I mean, if DLSS is better, You don't need computer nerd shit no more. You just need to know if your Nvidia GPU has got enough tensor cores or whatever to run your stupid freaking DLSS, right? That's all that matters. Shattered Space delivers. I think it will. I thought the whole game delivered. I had zero problems with Starfield. I beat it on the I beat it on PC, and I beat it on Xbox. I had zero problems with it. It looked incredible. It delivered the experience that I wanted it to deliver for me. Exploring a galaxy. And it did that. It absolutely did that for me. If I want to, I can sit there and fly in space for as long as I want to. I watched 7900 XTX beat a 4090 in Cyberpunk 4K no RT. Well, yeah, dude, because rasterization. See, everybody stopped talking about rasterization so that they could start pimping out DLSS, which DLSS is trash. I don't like DLSS. I get that people like it. I don't like it. It does not look that good. I want to see how the 5900X perform is good on the 7600. It's not even 540p. Why do you keep saying that? Quit saying stupid shit, dude, because it's not 540p. At least PSVR 2 is getting into Metro VR. One big game of the year. That says all about the... Yeah. Dude, PlayStation is definitely not the PlayStation. Awesome, Austin. Awesome, Austin. Austin's coming to the family. Welcome. I will run the 7900 XT before the end of the weekend. I'm still testing. I still got a bunch of stuff to test on the 7600 XT. So as soon as I'm done, I'll do the 7800 XT on it, and then I'll do the 7900 XT. $1,000 for my RTX 4090. Well, then you got a good deal for your stuttering. I paid $1,000 to stutter. That's good. At least you paid less than $1,600 to stutter. I do. I think we do. I think raw power beats out freaking DLSS any day of the week. I laugh when people say something like 12 to 16% better than the last gen. So like 6 to 12 months. Exactly, dude. Every time I hear him say that, we're like, you're getting beat. Every time I listen to one of them tech tubers be like, well, the AMD card is beating this card by like 8%. And then they're like, but I would recommend the DLSS. And you're like, no, dude, the other one is beating the other card. Like, why would you recommend... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I guess unless they're getting paid by Nvidia to say stupid stuff like that. But then again, bro, like everybody sits and defends Nvidia, so I get it, guys. I get it. Like I 100% understand like the whole thing about it. Sapphire, no, I bought the XTX yesterday. Welcome, Strange Things. I hope you enjoy it. I think you should. You will. I don't know, man. If you're like me and you like bad games and welfare products, I think you'll be fine, bro. What if you have raw power and RT and better? Dude, I don't care about ray tracing. It looks like shit. 90% of the time, it doesn't even look good. Ray tracing is not even a thing in my mind yet. It's not good enough for me. It is not good enough for me to care about it yet. So why do you keep bringing it up? I don't care about ray tracing. If I wanted ray tracing, I would go buy an Nvidia 4090 so I could suffer through the stutters to see the ray tracing. The fighting mechanics is slow. It seems pretty fast to me. Pretty much everywhere shows that the Cyberpunk, the 7900 XTX beats Cyberpunk in rasterization on the 4090. Like everybody showed that. Like everybody's shown that. FXX Merc, been happy with my XFX last gen, and I'm moving out 1440p to high 1440p 4K. Nice. Get around 60 to 80 FPS at 4K max settings with ray tracing on my RTX 4090. Wish it ran better on your Legion Go, huh? RDNA 4 to cook up. That's pretty good frame rates, man. 60 to 80. That's pretty good. 4K max settings. Nice, nice. Papa Frog. You like it when AMD do good? Do it good like Control? It does fine in Control. When the ray... See, the Control is probably the best ray tracing optimization I've seen in a game yet. It looks incredible on that game. I will show it when I am ready to show it. Onyx. It's easier for me to take out the 7600 XT and then put in a 7800 XT because they don't have brackets. But then when I do the... show it here, the 40... Does the 7900 XTX beat the 4090 in rasterization on Cyberpunk 2077?
According to Reddit, Nvidia RTX 4090 is 300% faster than AMD's RX 7900 XTX in Cyberpunk.
It says it's 300% faster with frame generation. Let's see. That's some nonsense that doesn't matter. Does the 7900 XTX beat Cyberpunk 20 or damn it. Does the 7900 XTX beat the 4090 in Cyberpunk in rasterization?
According to Reddit, Nvidia RTX 4090 is 300% faster than AMD's RX 7900 XTX in Cyberpunk 2077. Phantom Liberty Overdrive mode, 500% faster with frame general. Oh boy. Sorry, guys, I misspoke. I think it was Call of Duty that the 7900 XTX is beating the 4090. Yes, Cyberpunk is an Nvidia game. You're right. So it wasn't Cyberpunk that I was thinking about. It was Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Sorry, guys, misspoke. My bad. Don't take it to heart. Everybody that left, please come back and... oh, dang, that sucks. Good morning. Doc got a laptop with an Nvidia card. Yes, he did, and he probably hates it. He plays on his Xbox more because his Xbox is better. Just buy a 40. I'm not buying any more Nvidia crap, dude. You guys already suckered me into getting a 4070, and that shit was trash. I'm happy with my AMD. I'm not gonna ever buy Nvidia again, unless Nvidia completely fixes that stupid crap and makes it more video game friendly. I'm not buying another AMD Nvidia card. Wild turn of events. We'll probably go the same path as Frog. Be like Dumb and Dumber. Maybe. Hey, you made the same mistake I did when you bought a 3080. Found out that it was crap just like I did. You'll find out that your 4080 is crap too pretty soon. About the same, but AMD is really good in it. My Nvidia laptop was trash, especially when I combined work with it. Oh, it does? Well, the 7900 XTX with AMD's fluid motion frames outperforms the 4090 in pretty much every DX11 and DX12 game. I have no idea. I have no idea what Intel is going to do with their GPUs. Maybe they will be. Like I said, I'm willing to give Intel a try, but I'm done buying Nvidia. I don't like stuttering in my Unreal Engine 4 games. AMD is doing good in all of these games for some reason. My experience on AMD is a lot more stable than it was ever on the Nvidia cards. You guys got to understand, dude. I play over 100 freaking games a year. Over 100 games a year. Just because you guys buy like 4 or 5 games that run good on your Nvidia GPU, man, I buy hundreds of games a year. I buy so many games a year and then I get so many given to me, man. Like, I've got a little bit bigger freaking pool of games than most of you guys do. I mean, I know there's a few of you guys that buy games like I do, but man, I buy a lot of them. I love so much. Emulate games on it. Finish custom robo on it. Don't buy Nvidia now unless you got to do pro work. I had to pay 3080 price for a 3070 during the shortage, and it aged worse than spoiled. Exactly, man. That freaking card was doomed to trash the moment it launched. Well, I know you guys play games, but I just feel like I buy significantly more games than most people. And I play a lot of them, and I, you know what I mean? No, man. Like, well, we got. If you guys want to be fair, you know, I mean, everybody says that DLSS is the reason to buy Nvidia. Well, AMD's fluid motion frames outperforms all of them. Yeah, I am pretty sure about that, dude. It doubles the frame rate. Literally doubles the frame rate on like every game you play on it, bro. If Nvidia was so great, why did they even bring out frame generation? I mean, AMD was like, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's make it work. And they're like, oh my gosh, dude, we can make it work with everything. And Nvidia's like, oh man, we done slapped our 30 series guys upside the head. And look at what AMD is doing. AMD is making it so freaking frame generation works on the 3000 series cards. Do you think Nvidia cares? Nope. They don't care. They got your money. Why would they care? All they got to do is get one new sucker. Oh, wait, dude, I remember when somebody said that about AMD. I was like, wait a minute. Well, that's good. I'm glad you finish them. I'm glad you finish your games. Nobody cares about path tracing. It doesn't even look that good in freaking... To be honest, man, when everybody's talking about like path tracing on that game, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Dude, I remember when we sat here during a live stream and I was showing you pictures back and forth and I was like, no, dude, that looks better. Get my TV's interpolation. I'm deadly serious. It don't work. My PC, but fine on my Series. See, Series X. Interesting. Well, I've looked at that. I think Nvidia could absolutely. Oh yeah, obviously, dude. If frame generation can work on a 4060, I'm pretty sure it could have worked on that 3080. Nvidia did this to themselves, man. They turned me against them. It wasn't. Yeah, dude. Like I don't think their products are worth a crap. How is it a stuttering mess? It works just fine on my setup, bro. Works just fine. Fake shiny metal in dark light versus yeah, I did. It looked better. Ray tracing, I mean, dude, turning on ray tracing on Suicide Squad looks like trash, dude. It doesn't even look good. Well, I'm glad you guys like it, dude. You guys are the perfect kind of people to like that stuff, dude. I can't wait for the 5090 to come out with path tracing 2.0 that doesn't work on your 4090. I can't wait to see you guys jump out there and spend $2,000 on a 0.2 upgrade that adds like 3 extra rays or something, dude. Something stupid. It'll be something stupid, and you'll be like, I guarantee that would work on my 4090 if it works on a 5060. Wait, dude, you guys just watch. Nvidia's going to come out with path tracing 2.0, and you guys are going to be like, oh man, I got to upgrade. I like path tracing. I'll make you a bet. I'll make you a bet right now that every single one of you guys that sit here and say that path tracing is your favorite, if Nvidia's next GPUs do path tracing better, I want to see how many of you guys actually don't buy one or buy one. If it comes out and it's way better at path tracing, you have to buy it immediately. Even if it's scalpers prices, you have to buy it immediately. I've seen path tracing in 2 games. Well, a couple. I mean, like in like Minecraft and stuff like that. But in the games that I've seen it in, Alan Wake 2, like it looks all right, but it wasn't like mind blowing. You know what I mean? It's not mind blowing. I've seen it on the 4070. You guys ready to have a bubble fight in Foam Stars? Absolutely. You're telling me my monitors are trash, dude? I paid $500 for this one. I paid freaking all that money for my LG C2. You're telling me my LG C2's trash? You're telling me your monitor's better than my LG C2? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. You like seriously, like why do the stars have to line up in a certain way for Nvidia to look good, but my AMD card looks incredible on the equipment that I got? That's what I don't get, man. Oh man, you need a new CPU. Oh, you need a different motherboard. Oh, you need this combination or you need that. I'm like, dude, everything works fine on my AMD shit, bro. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me, man. It's just why the Nvidia hate today. Probably a combination of seeing that Digital Foundry video and then having everybody defending Nvidia. With a good monitor is my M32U 4K monitor. Doesn't show ray tracing with HDR like an OLED or QD OLED. Yeah. I don't, dude. If it doesn't, if you're telling me that putting that crap on a LG C2 isn't enough, then yeah, dude, that doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. Both of my monitors are LG Ultra Gear. They're very good monitors. AM5 runs good though. I don't know. I don't have AM5 yet. 4080 Super release. It triggered me. Yeah, it did trigger me. It triggered me because I almost bought a freaking 4080 for $1,200. Yeah, they're. I know. Gaming and performance. They're like 2K now. I'm just saying, dude. If I would have bought one at launch for $1,600 and my shit started stuttering like it did with the 3080, I'd have been pissed. I'd have been mad. That's why I went AMD, and AMD's been great. Well, yeah, I get that. I get that. Most of the time, I don't even use HDR on my monitors because I'm always recording. IPS. My monitors are IPS. I'm not even cranky. I'm just going into Toad mode on Nvidia. What's up, Shadow Realms? How are you doing? I think OLED is better. I'm actually thinking about getting one of those Asus OLED monitors. I'm actually thinking about it. 4080 Super. Yeah, I tried to buy one the other day and they were sold out. The scalpers already got them. Don't let them get my blood pressure up. They're not getting my blood pressure up. It's just fun to argue with the Nvidia bros. It's just fun for them to sit here and try to convince me that Nvidia is better after I've bought 5 Nvidia GPUs, bro. I'm like, dude, if they were better, I would probably still be using them. Oh, it's just hilarious. It's hilarious, Mr. Huck. It's hilarious. While we're on the subject, let's talk about Xbox going third party, my friends. Hey, will you go get me a couple bottles of water? My mouth is starting to get dry and I don't want to have to cut my live stream short at just 52 minutes. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. 4080 selling like hotcakes, probably. Well, yeah, they did a $200 price cut on it. And now people are thinking they're getting a good deal. I can't wait to get home and stutter on my Unreal Engine 4 games. Exactly, Austin. I get to use virtual super resolution on my AMD cards and punch my resolution up and then downscale it to my 1440p monitor. Exactly. The scalpers are buying pallets of 4080s and the stores are just like, yeah, man, just it's only one per customer for the regular people, but for you guys, you can take the whole pallet. They are. I just think it's funny that people, I mean, like some games, some of those Xbox games, some of those games are coming to PS5, guys. I'm sorry. You have plenty near you. 4K 240 Hz monitor, QD OLED, supposed to get delivered on Monday. Thank God I got the 4090 to drive it instead of a 7900 XTX. You'd have been better with an XTX. At least your shit wouldn't stutter on all the games. It sucks, man. It's almost like you got to watch Digital Foundry just to know which games are going to stutter or not. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a win at all. If Xbox goes third party, that just means they make more money, and they still sell Xboxes to people that want to buy Xboxes. I thought I had another battery sitting right here. Oh man. Oh, I put it away already. You know what? I've been thinking about making like another carnivore video, but I haven't done one. I haven't done one in so long now. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, if you guys throw all your things in 30 FPS, it might be okay. I don't know. Nobody's crying, Shadow. Xbox don't cry. Xbox, dude, Xbox don't have tear ducts, okay? Only ponies have tear ducts. 43, yeah, exactly. Not selling, they had the lowest inventory in history. Moore's Law is dead. Confirm this with retailers. Okay, well, I mean, my local Best Buy was sold out of them immediately. Oh, wait, they were sold out of the card. They were sold out of the 7600 XT immediately, too. Oh, that's because they didn't get any freaking... They won't even have the 7600 XT for another couple of days. I had to go through Newegg to get my 7600 XT delivered to me like the next day. If you own an Nvidia GPU, keep away from Frog today. He will. Hey, makers in your... That's why you guys got to stop buying Nvidia, bro. What about the rumors of the new Xbox handheld, PS Vita 2? I don't know if either one of those are going to happen. I mean, they should. They absolutely should, but I don't know. Pro Nvidia forum is that they buy 4080, 4090 and cheap out on the PSUs, causing problems like stutter and other electrical problems with their 450, 500 PSUs. Why would they do that? That's what I don't get, man. Like, if you buy AMD, you can afford to buy a good PSU, bro. For the money that you save buying AMD, you could literally buy new RAM. You could buy, I mean, dude, I know they didn't have any, man. They sold out before they even opened the day. Cause I really was thinking about buying one. I was thinking about it so that I could test it out, but then I was like, nah, I'm good, man. 4080 Super. Let's see if they got any in stock right now. Maybe I'll just go buy one right now if they do. Ooh, they got a 4090 in stock, bro. 1709 or 1799, bro, for a MSI GeForce Slim. Should I buy that one? I can get one of these Gigabyte 4070 Supers on February 9th. It looks like I can get all these on February 9th. 4080 Super sold out. Not available in stores, not available for online order for the RTX 4080 Super Founders Edition. 4080 Super Ventus 3X is sold out, and they want $1,029 for that one. Oh yeah, I'm better off just not doing that. Yep, 4090s are finally coming back, man. Why would I buy that garbage? So I can stutter in games? Get it and sell it for double the price? I don't want to be a scalper. I don't like those people. Yeah, I don't trust that 12-volt high power either. Didn't the 3090 have that same thing? Didn't the 3090 have like a 12-volt power connector, like some weird, just one connector? It uses less. Frogboy X1 scalping. No, I'm not a scalper. That's trash. That's trash. I mean, I guess I could get some friends over there at Best Buy that would, back to the old connector. What old connector? Like 8 pins? Oh, like 8 pins. 3090 Ti did. Yeah, that's like weird, man. Those things are a hazard. Hazards. 12 pin, yes. Yes, see, it was a 12 pin. I don't know, man. I don't trust that, dude. I worry about you, Onyx, dude. I should start praying for you every night. You guys could just get an AMD GPU and you would be happy. You would be happy with an AMD GPU. 3090 used 3 8-pin. And then the 3090 Ti used 1 12-pin. I guess it depended on the AIBs, right? I should have never believed that Nvidia was the best, guys. I should have just never believed that. I should have bought that 6800 XT desktop because it was actually a better pre-built than the pre-built that I got. The pre-built that I got, the HP Omen, was like a proprietary type deal, whereas the other one was built with like real parts. So, and it had a bigger case and everything. I should have just bought that 6800 XT, man. I would still probably be rocking that card. To be completely honest with you, if I had a 6800 XT, I probably would have upgraded to like a 7900 or something. Why would you have to deal with FSR ghosting all the time? No, dude. Okay, whatever. Only you would be able to see that because your eyes zoom in 400%, right? So you'd be able to see that pretty easily. Yeah, Founders Edition used 12-pin for sure. Nvidia is the best for high spenders. Nvidia is good for those people that probably have Apple phones too. I got an Nvidia 4090 and an Apple phone. I'm special. I'm a so special. Oh, dudes. My dudes. It is kind of hilarious if you really think about it, right? Like, I think it's a little bit hilarious. 6950 XT is still great for 1440p. Absolutely. I mean, if I have to use FSR, I will, but I normally don't even use it. Oh, fanboys today, Frog, are we more annoying than Go Packers? No, I think Go Packers is pretty much, I don't know. Sometimes the Nvidia fanboys get annoying. Actually, I don't really let you guys get to me that much. Dude, I see what you guys say, and then I make a stupid video, and then you guys are like, oh, man. I just think it's funny, dude. It's like kind of funny banter, I thought. Some people get all up in their emotions about it, though. They get really emotional. And then I tell everybody I'm thinking about quitting YouTube. Sometimes I do. I'm not even joking about that, guys. Sometimes I really, it's not even like the comments I get or the pushback. It's more along the lines of like, dude, this shit gets so negative that I don't want to really be a part of that. But then I read stupid comments and then I get negative. You know what I mean? I don't mind native resolution. You know what I mean? But ever since I've been like testing these AMD GPUs, I've been using it, and to be completely honest, I don't have horrid takes, bro. My takes are the best. If you really think about it, my takes aren't really that bad, bro. They're really not that bad. I don't get serious about it. You guys get serious. Sometimes I feel like you guys are getting serious about it. Like you guys are like really in your feelings about it. And I'm like, oh man, like I feel bad. I don't want them to feel that way. That sucks. I don't want them to feel bad. But then I also want you to feel like, my gosh, dude, like this dude really likes AMD. Like this isn't a show. This guy really likes AMD because it is better for him. But I don't think you guys believe that I like AMD as much as I do. That's the thing. I don't think you guys actually believe that I like AMD as much as I do. Look right there, dude. I've got 7900 XT, 7800 XT, and 7600 XT, bro. And no Nvidia cards. I got rid of it. I do like to poke the Nvidia bros. I do. I like to make fun of them every time one of their games comes out and stutters on a 4090. Absolutely like to make fun of them. Because they make fun of my AMD stuff all the time. It's fair. It's fair. If they're gonna make fun of my AMD and my blurry freaking FSR, I'm gonna make fun of their stuttering. Tell me this: what would you guys rather have? A little bit of blur, or a little bit of flicker in the distance, or a stuttering ass game? Don't answer that. You guys all have 4090s. I know that you like stuttering more. Oh, get excited, man. Get that AMD, bro. Show them. Exactly, man. Like dude, I like AMD. I think it's incredible. You think I'm faking like an AMD? It just doesn't make any sense. How does it not make any sense, man? If my experience is more stable, then why wouldn't you just be happy for me? Like, I feel good about AMD. You guys think I'm faking. Why would I fake? Dude, tell me what I would gain from that. What, 3 AMD GPUs, bro, if I was faking it? They're like, oh man, you're such a good fake. I'm going to give you free AMD GPUs. And then I'd be like, oh no, dude, I was just being fake so I could get an Nvidia free GPU. I've spent more than a 4090 on 3 AMD GPUs. You know what I mean? Oh gosh. Yeah, that's what they all say. And then it runs good on my AMD card. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. How can anyone demand an update for graphic user interface? It's been like that since Windows XP. It's not even functional. I for real, bro. I'd get in there gaming in performance on that 4070 to try to set shit, and I'd have to wait for the thing to like freeze and then load in, and then I would go to click another one and it would wait for a minute and think, and then it would load in. I was like, "Are you kidding me, dude? This shit feels so bad." Watch this. Watch. No, I need this on full. Let me see right here. Where is my screen capture at? Let me take this off. Oh no, I don't want this one. I want, what is it? Not sure. Yeah, screen capture. I want this one. No. Wait, what screen do I want? Yeah, I think it's this one. Nope, this one. Okay, watch this. As I go from freaking tab to tab on my thing. Oh man, look how fast that is. What? Are you kidding me? I can get into tuning, all of that stuff. It's almost like I point click and it shows up. I mean, dude, like that Nvidia freaking thing was such a stuttering mess, bro. It was such a stuttering mess. It would take forever for stuff to load in. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Wait, how did that get smaller? I need that bigger. So I could see all the writing on the wall. Videos and streams and sleeps next to a 4090. If I want a blurry mess, I keep playing on consoles. Yeah, I spend a lot of money to fake, bro. Dude, I don't believe you unless you get an AMD tattoo. I'm not doing no more tattoos. This is a fake content, fake news. You're acting, pretending like AMD. Dude, yeah. Send me those free AMD cards. I know, gosh, dude. I prefer AMD. I think it's better. I do. I absolutely think AMD is better. That sucks. I know. I know the Nvidia guys don't understand that. They're like, you don't know what you're talking about, Frog. Nvidia is better. Every tech tuber that gets free 4090s said Nvidia is better. You don't know what you're talking about. They are experts. They are experts. They are experts at getting you to buy stupid shit. That's about it. Adrenaline software is incredible. Yeah, Nvidia is not perfect, dude. Nvidia is
Dude, I kind of feel like Nvidia is more of like a crash test dummy or something. You know what I mean? Akeem, what's up, my friend? The Radeon UI much better than Nvidia's yeah, for real, dude. You use an audio mixer with XLR? No, I don't. I use a USB mic. That's why it crackles and that's why it pops when I use my... No, I'm just joking. Oh, gosh. I bet you anything, C5. If you went out and bought an XTX, bro, I guarantee it you would sell that freaking stupid 4080 immediately. The ARC H770's beta. Yeah, it is a little bit. I was a little bit not necessarily disappointed, but yeah, it could have been better. Definitely. I mean, it was running full ray tracing though. And where real gamers demand quality, so why don't they get quality? If that's what I mean, if they demand quality, why don't they get the quality? They get fake ass freaking. They don't even get quality, bro. They just get they get fake. Gosh, what's it called? They get fake frames and fake resolution and fake. They get everything fake, bro. Like literally, Nvidia is selling you everything fake, and you guys are like, "Yeah, man, there's no way they would fake textures." I mean, dude, I could see it plain as day. I've got Alex Battaglia eyes, bro, for visuals. I can see the fakeness, man, from a mile away. You guys are just too. You guys get cut up in all the shiny, bro. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so shiny. I can see the fake. I can see the fake textures, bro. Another dead giveaway is the lower amount of VRAM that Nvidia GPUs use. That's kind of a giveaway. You know what I mean? Like AMD's actually loading in real textures and stuff, and Nvidia's skimping out. They're compressing it or whatever. No, they're not compressing it. They just have different sets of. They just have different sets of fake textures for Nvidia. Where's a 480p card? Ah, maybe, yeah. 6900 XT. AMD's king of fake frames. Yeah, they are king of fake frames now. They're like, oh yeah, Nvidia, watch, we can do it for all DX11 and DX12 games. What now? Oh man, your frame generation's not special. It's not special anymore. AMD does it better. They do it on all the games in a driver level for their last generation cards too. Oh my gosh, dude. If that wasn't the biggest like in your face Nvidia shit that I've ever seen, bro. Nvidia would be like, no, you can only have frame generation on our 4090 cards. They're the only ones that are powerful enough to do that. And I'm like, well, what the hell did you sell us last time? That card, you telling me the other cards we bought were trash? The 30 series were trash? I'm like, seriously, dude, a 4060? A 4060 can do frame generation, but a 3080 can't? Interesting. That is very... Oh, well, I guess the 4060 is more powerful than a 3080, right? Interpolation. What TVs do with the frames? Pretty much. That's the way it looks to me. That's the way it looks on Nvidia, too. It looks like frame interpolation, bro. That's exactly what it looks like to me. It doesn't, you know what? It just smooths everything out. And that's fine. Like a smoother image is better. But my gosh, man, that's exactly what it looks like on both of them. And for anybody to say that Nvidia's frame generation's better, I'm just like, dude, I laugh. I laugh every single time somebody says that. The other characteristics of other fans is they love older games, DX10, DX11 gen. I, on the other hand, played those games back 5 to 15 years ago and don't have any desire to play them again. Oh yeah, pretty much. Nvidia advertising VRAM eating tech while limiting VRAM. Well, exactly, huh? They're like, check out this ray tracing that we're not gonna provide enough VRAM for you to buy on our GPUs because we want you to buy a new GPU every single year. It's hilarious, dude. If I could see fake textures, can you see FSR ghosting? Only on certain games. You can only see the ghosting on certain games. And it depends on what level of FSR you use. If FSR is implemented well, it looks incredible. If it's half-assed, it doesn't look that good. No. 7900 XT is the king of 480p, huh? I have been on there begging. No, I just want parity with features from these Nvidia freaking GPUs so that we can test them. And see. I just want parity. How come Nvidia how is it the Nvidia bros can jump on Starfield and freak out on them, but I can't say, hey man, where's FSR 3 for Cyberpunk? Where's FSR 3 for these for Alan Wake 2? I mean, you got Nvidia bros freaking out on AMD guys to get that Nvidia trash on there. $6950 XT hitting 7900 XT stock levels on water cooling. Of course, the 6900 XT is crazy value. Absolutely. Can't beat it everything, I suppose. It should be more. I'm pretty sure AMD is still lowering prices because they're cowards. We're gonna coward. Every time they do that, they just make their product look worse, bro. Just love PC, man. Well, then you should buy a AMD's GPU so it works all the time. Yeah, send me that 4080. I'll send you my 7900 XT for a week. We could swap them out, and I'll give your 4080 a try. Nvidia always gimp their supposedly good cards. VRAM, yeah, they do. GTX 790, and the only reason it got away with that 3.5 gigabyte instead of 4 gigabyte back then was because games weren't that demanding. Yeah, exactly. But now, I mean, like anything going like forward, it just sucks, dude. The XT both overclocked to around the same level and might get close to a 7900 XT raster, but won't match the 79 XT RT performance. The 7900 XT's RT performance is a little bit better than like a 3080 than what I was getting on the 3080. It definitely is pretty good. But, I mean, on those games that are clearly optimized to not work well with freaking AMD GPUs like Cyberpunk, I mean, dude, I've played many games on these AMD GPUs that have good ray tracing. Like, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me that card is good. Why would I overclock it? I don't need to overclock it. I really don't need to overclock it. It does what I need it to do. But the 4080 was the price. Still at 1K is not good enough. It should be 850 to 900. It should be like 750, dude. 699. It should be 699. Let's just be real. They're giving you that extra hardware to push you through 2 generations max. I wish they were faster with the drivers back then. Well, they are now. They're a lot faster with drivers, and they pack in more than enough to keep you going. Just don't know if we are ready for 20 gig VRAM. Well, dude, they haven't even started making games with new tech yet, bro. I mean, like the ray tracing crap has just been bolted on to old freaking frigid game freaking engines that are broken and falling apart and clearly need to be overhauled. That's why everything runs like crap. They're not even optimized for these new dude, if they optimized better for the GPU power that we have now, dude, everything is still running in like these weird little freaking stupid ways. Yeah. We're buying hardware that is clearly way more advanced than what these developers are even bringing to the table.
No, there's just a lot of money out there with Nvidia, bro. AMD's products are not trash. Yeah, Starfield is just the next Crisis Tech bench. I know. Dude, all of these games, man. I would never hurt your 4080, bro. I would send it back to you in the exact same condition that I got it. Right when it showed up at the door, I'd just write return to sender and send it right back to you. And then I would just tll you, dude, yeah, that was trash. It was trash. Your meat video with your ninja knife set is legendary. I know. I got some more. I actually got some more chuck steaks right now I need to cut, dude. Maybe I'll make another one. It's a fight. It's a flight sim. Poor shaming people for not having both GPUs was pretty funny. I know. It's not my fault you're poor and you can't buy an AMD GPU to try it. I mean, that's what people expect me to do as a YouTuber. They expect me to just run out and buy this shit, bro. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like honestly, guys, if Nvidia could 100% give me the experience that I get with AMD, like no problem, dude. I would have one. It just doesn't. Let me show you just one more time. Let me just show you one more time. Let me go ahead and turn my screen capture back on, and let me turn this off. Let me just show you one more time. Right here in this little gaming tab, if I go on down here to the graphics thing, and then right over here to display, oh, look how fast that loads in. And I go right over here to this little thing right here. If I click on over here to display 2, and I see this custom color thing right here, and then I flip it on, and then I come right down here to where it says saturation. See, look, saturation, and I move this little slider from right here where it normally is at 100 right over here to 150. My games look incredible. Do you know how to do that on an Nvidia GPU? I don't. I could never find it. And I did everything that everybody told me to do. And it never could do what this could do with just a slide of a dot, bro. Like, see right here? Like, look, this here's where it's normally at. About right here. But then I just slide it all the way right over here. Right here. And boom. My games look incredible. They look absolutely freaking incredible when I do that. You see that? See how easy that was? Did you see how easy that was? Look, let me show you one more time. Look, boom. Gaming, display number 2, saturation, slide. See how easy that is? Slide. Watch this too. If I go over here to games, or actually look, graphics, and I just go like this right here and I say, click HyperRX, boom, it's on. And then it turns on all this cool stuff right here. And then it makes everything amazing. But then if I really want to get creative with my games, because I got like 20 or 16 gigs of VRAM, I come right over here to this one right here. It's called Virtual Super Resolution. I click that button and then I can run my games at 8 freaking K. And then I can downsample them to 1440p. And even using FSR Ultra Performance still looks better than DLSS will ever look when you're downsampled to 1440p. I'm sorry. Look how easy that is. Alt-Z game filter? Well, yeah, we tried that. Didn't do any good. Still didn't make my games look good, Onyx. Sorry, man. I would. There's definitely. How could I like a 4080? My 7900 XT is better. You have lost me. You've lost me, guys. I'm AMD. I'm Captain Radeon, bro. I'm Captain Radeon. Because it made sense for me, price to performance, but I wonder how much would the experience be. You should try it. You should, Rick Shack. I honestly believe that, see, everybody should try both. You should know 100% exactly what you like. I love AMD. I'm glad I tried AMD. You could be potentially, like, you could be one of them people that absolutely love DLSS. The absolute, because the image quality is different, bro. It is different. When you are using DLSS versus when you are using FSR, the image quality is different. One looks really sharp and crisp and like pristine. The other one looks more natural. You will 100%, you're cheating yourself by not knowing for yourself. Dude, listening to somebody else tell you what's better for you is not good. Is not good, man. Like, I get that we're influenced, but you should have equal influence. In my opinion, you should have somebody that loves Nvidia and you should have somebody that loves AMD that you go to, that you can relate to, so that you know that you're getting the best for you. Because there are people out there, Rick Shack, that 100% love the way the DLSS looks. I don't love it. I like AMD's. I really do like FSR better. That's bad. I get it. I mean, I know, but yes, Rick Shack, you should definitely try Nvidia if you have never tried it, because you might be one of those people that absolutely love it. 16 gigabytes of VRAM is going to be enough as long as the PS5 and Series X consoles are. Yeah. Was it mass produced and marketed for mainstream like it is now? 409 cap. What is up, Cabbage? Cabbage has come to say hi. What's up, buddy? I've got the B550 Tomahawk B550. It's a cheap one. It's a cheap one, dude. I can't even put an extra freaking SSD in there, bro. I couldn't even use my extra PCIe lane for another SSD, dude. I'm so mad. So yes, when I go to AM5 platform, I'm gonna buy one of the better motherboards and a better CPU. I do love 480p. 480p to 1080p? Absolutely. I'm on a 1440p monitor, you guys. The only time that would matter is if you're on like a freaking 4K TV. We are the company's beta testers now. Absolutely. I have one AMD, Intel, and Nvidia GPU of each, and I don't like having to use any upscaling or frame gen. 50% render? Yeah, I get caught with that all the time, dude. 50% render, that stupid scale pisses me off because I always mistake it for like a sharpness scale. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Radeon sucks. That's why I own a Radeon RX 6950 XT. Radeon is the best. Be to play games at native resolution? Absolutely, Craig. Absolutely. I think we're getting way too off the beaten path of like native resolution to where they're saying that this looks better. I don't know, man. I would just rather like a better temporal AA or something. You know what I mean? I would say back in the Nvidia GTX 10 series, girl with Hairworks was so hot. In a hot tub. Oh, man. Produced as much as possible in a mass marketed PC back then. Couldn't handle the moving RT image. RT was primarily used on Amiga as it was the only that could utilize it. Nobody uses Hairworks. Yeah, just another. What about PhysX? I'm just wondering if that's much better because people like to oversell stuff. Yeah, you know what, Rick Shack, bro? People really, in my opinion, they really do oversell Nvidia. They really do. They really do. And you spend so much money for it, for the experience to be at best on par with AMD and maybe a little bit better in like ray tracing and stuff. I don't know. I don't know, man, if it's worth it for you. But yes, you should try it so that you can actually see. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see me now. I'm sorry. Boop. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you should, honestly, I believe that you absolutely should give Nvidia a try, dude. Like, I don't have any problem with that. I want people to be, I want you to find what's best for you. If Nvidia is best for you, awesome, man. If AMD is better for you, absolutely. Nvidia broke my heart. I can't believe you even gave your money back to him. Well, actually, I gave my money back to him for a 4070, so I feel stupid too, but okay. I should have already known better. 12 gigabyte card was going to be crap because the 3080 12 gigs crap. Gigabyte gaming PC. Jensen, we have it. Dude, spend more, save more. X570 formula motherboard. Love this overpriced motherboard. I'm probably going to have a pretty overpriced motherboard in my next build. Let's see. Gigabyte gaming is awesome, but doesn't feel as premium as the Strix. Maybe because I'm a zoomer, but I can't tell when fake frames mess up the original artist's intention. But you can tell. I can tell. I can absolutely tell, man. That's like one of the biggest things I like about like FSR, bro. I don't feel like it doesn't make things look perfect. It just, I mean, like I can still see those. I can still see the artist's intentions when I use FSR. I can't see that with DLSS, man. It strips out all of that and replaces it with that AI garbage. Severely disrespected with its, oh yeah, absolutely. Chip mod that gave it 16 gigabytes and about doubled the performance on Resident Evil 4. Really? And they do. They push that RT and DLSS so freaking hard, dude. It's so dumb. Because when you buy one of those cards, bro, and you get a game like Starfield that doesn't have DLSS, and your shit can't run that game because you don't have DLSS, then you're mad, dude. Because then you bought some garbage that doesn't work. Spawn native 1440p refresh rate, ultra settings. Why would I pay $200 more for an Nvidia with my XTX in already? Exactly, dude. Exactly. Spend more, save more. You're not broke. Oh, we're just keeping your money safe for you. Oh, exactly. Still have to use upscaling. Exactly. That's the bad part with Nvidia, bro. It's like you're always having to use DLSS, bro. Just had a water leak today and had to spend like $1,000 to a plumber. There goes my gaming budget for a bit. Why? Why didn't you just fix it yourself? You don't know how to use a pipe wrench, bro? See, that's what I love about being me, man. I know how to fix all that shit. So it doesn't bug me. I can fix it myself and save... I can fix it myself and save like $980 because the part to fix it is probably $20. I'm serious, dude. It's bad. Like at my wife's store, when the plumber goes out there just to replace a faucet, they charge her like $300. That part's like $6, and it takes me 2 minutes to change it. So I save them $300 every time I just go over there and do it. You know what I mean? Because I know how to do that kind of stuff. Because I'm a maintenance guy, I fix things. While the computer nerds, you know, try to sell me computer stuff. I listened to the computer nerds at first, but now I don't no more. I don't listen to the computer nerd shit. I buy what I want to buy and I try it, dude. And if it meets my unrealistic expectations, awesome. If it doesn't, then I'll let you know about it. I know electrical too. I know electrical, I know plumbing, I know a lot of stuff, dude. I know a lot of stuff. I got one of them retard brains that can do everything but PC stuff. That's why I think you guys are funny when you're like, "Oh man, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about." No, I know what I'm talking about. I'm just an asshole about it. I just don't care about the marketing and all of that garbage, bro. Like I don't care about how many people sit and tell me that DLSS looks better. I don't think it looks that great. But mismatches RAM on his P. Hey, yeah. It wasn't completely mismatched. It was just a different brand. Had the same timings. It had all the same stuff. It was just a different brand. Bought a GPU bracket. Please, if you own a beefy AMD or Nvidia, be sure to put the bracket on. Absolutely, absolutely. My system specs are Asus Corsair X570, Ryzen 5800X, 32 gigs, G-Skill. CCA 16. That's a pretty beefy system, man. It's almost as good as mine. I'm joking. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. It's better than the one I'm using right now. It's better than the one I'm using right now. This is the 7600 XT, bro. Oh man, this is the bebe. This is the bebe that runs freaking Suicide Squad at freaking 60 frames at 4K. Oh. Bought a GPU bracket, please. Oh yeah. DDR fan, motherboard, build of a champion. That's my build. Dude, Starfield not having DLSS was breaking them babies, dude. They were on Steam. They're like, blah, blah, this game is so trash. Blah, blah, I'm gonna get DLSS. And I'm like, dude, you guys are stupid, man. You guys are the biggest freaking crybabies on the planet. Yeah, I got DLSS. Digital Foundry said DLSS is the best and I gotta have it. Or I can't use my Nvidia GPU. Lower the settings. I can't do that. I gotta have DLSS, dude. Oh man, when I heard that, I knew for a fact that Nvidia was trash, bro. Nvidia couldn't run that card, that game. Really, it's so sad. Multi-purpose frog, absolutely. Yeah, dude. That's what I do for a living, Artemis, bro. I fix shit. That's what I do to pay the bills. I'm not a tech tuber. I'm a maintenance guy, bro. I fix things. That's what I do. I'm happier with this PC than I ever was with running the EVGA Nvidia 1080. Yeah. I get RT is cool, but is it that cool? No, not really. It depends on the game, Rick Shack. I'll tell you what, 90% of the games I've seen with ray tracing look like crap. There's a few that look very good with ray tracing, but that's it. Like Control Remedy looks incredible with ray tracing. It's probably the best ray tracing that I've seen, in my opinion. Bro, you're real. That's the reason I watch you. You actually just talk about your experience with both brands. I appreciate that, man. To be fair, Starfield is trash. No, it's not, dude. Starfield's awesome. You guys just don't like video games. You guys just don't like video games anymore. You guys just like being prudes. You guys don't even want to play video games. Dude, I can literally play Golem and enjoy it. And you guys are like, that game is trash. That game is trash. I'm like, dude, it's just Uncharted without the budget, bro. Like, how can you guys be so negative towards video games, dude? They're games. So tribalistic. Everything sucks if it's not on a PS5, right? And everything that's on PS5 sucks too. How am I literally a crybaby? I'm not the one that's over on Steam freaking out on freaking Starfield because I don't got DLSS. Yeah, use FSR. It looks incredible. From a customer, that's the way I base this channel. Jack Crispy. That's the way I base this channel, dude. I am a consumer just like you. I am not a tech expert. I'm a consumer just like the rest of you guys, bro. I get the same exact hype and freaking, you know what I mean? Like I suffer the same anxiety and all of that stuff that every single person here does when I buy. Dude, I had so much anxiety before I bought this AMD GPU, bro. Like I literally thought I was buying crap. I literally thought, what the hell? If I can't get a good experience on AMD this was my train of thought, okay? And tell me if this is not like every other gamer. I had a pre-built. I had two 8-pin plugs. I could only go with a 4070 or do the gosh dang it, what was it? I could only do a 4070 or an AMD card with two 8-pins. So I was like, well, I'm not going down to a 192-bit bus from a 320-bit bus, so I bought the AMD card. So I bought the AMD card because I had a 320-bit bus and I had 20 gigs of RAM. I literally thought I was buying crap. I thought for sure that I was buying crap. And then lo and behold, AMD is awesome. It's the best thing I've ever used to play video games. Absolutely, hands down. Better than every console I've ever played. Better than every Nvidia GPU ever made. I loved AMD, dude. It is incredible. I don't care if I get a little bit... I don't care if I get a little bit less performance, because that's all that really changes. That's all that changes, my friends, is performance. Is performance. You're paying for 8 to 16%, bro. So I'm not that dumb. Uncharted without the budget it is. It pretty much is Uncharted without the freaking Call of Duty budget. Gollum is Uncharted without the Call of Duty budget. You walk a little bit down a pathway, you climb up a wall, you jump. You know what I mean? You sneak through some bushes. It's literally it's literally Uncharted without the Call of Duty budget. Horizon Forbidden West is gonna drop on March. Yep, I'm gonna buy that game and I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna hopefully gonna like it, because I'll have a field of view slider, so I'll be able to like move the camera back. Frog, I'm 42 and I've been gaming since I was a baby. I play everything, but Starfield wasn't good. Yeah, it was, dude. I'm not mad at you. But like, yeah, dude, I liked Starfield. Fallout 4 in space, it was definitely better than Fallout 4 in space. I don't like Fallout. I don't like Fallout. I absolutely loved. Dude, Starfield gave me the experience that I wanted it to. I wanted to be able to go to different planets and explore and do that stuff. It 100% fulfilled my needs for that game. And it only took me 50 hours to get that fulfillment. Only 50 hours. 7900 XT can't run Forbidden West. A PlayStation 5 runs Forbidden West. How can a 7900 XT not do it? Well, yeah, you're right. They might have it all locked down to Nvidia crap. I mean, that's true. I mean, why wouldn't PlayStation do that? RDNA 2, because RDNA 1 did have a lot of legit problems for many people. I get that, and that's pretty much probably what I was reading from everybody with the RDNA 1 cards that were having issues. But I won't do 2K hours in Starfield. Oh. Starfield, but I think their engine is dated. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily think that, like, dude, it was a Bethesda game. What did you expect it was going to look like, man? Like, I think they nailed the overall aesthetic of Starfield, like 100%. I don't have a problem with the way it looks. That's like the least of my worries is the way that game looked. It looked incredible playing that game and all the planets. I think they nailed the atmosphere. 2K hours in Skyrim. I found a lot of bugs Skyrim has in Starfield. Oh, nice. It's Nvidia sponsored, so I wouldn't be surprised if they... Oh, yeah. Packing in the... No, they said it's got support for AMD and Intel and all of that stuff. Sony hasn't like screwed us over yet with any of their games, except for maybe Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Actually, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart runs fine on the AMD cards now. It was a little bit rough at first, but it runs great now. Yeah, I can't wait to play Death Stranding 2 on my PC. I think the Decima engine looks incredible. Like that's one of my favorite engines from PlayStation. Decima engine is probably their best tech to date. And it definitely does rival Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 looks good, but sometimes with that post-processing nonsense that's in there, it kind of makes it look a little weird. If the 7900 XT can't run Forbidden West, dude, I'll be mad. FedEx guy too. Oh, right. Today's Saturday, huh? I don't have to go to work tomorrow, guys. That means I can stay up and play bitchy games till midnight. only a couple tracks don't run good on there. There's some issues with a few tracks. Horizon Zero Dawn was a blind buy for me, and I genuinely enjoyed it. Oh yeah, dude, Horizon Zero Dawn is my favorite by far. I mean, Horizon Forbidden West's not terrible, but the first game is absolutely incredible. I am looking forward to playing through it again on the PC, just because of the fact that like when I played through it on PS5, I played in the 30 FPS mode because because of the performance mode looked like trash. It looked so bad I couldn't do it. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks good. Yeah, I mean Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm excited about it and I can't wait to play it. It's in the RE engine, so I'm hoping that they do something good. I just want like I'm at a point now with my open world games where I want Forspoken level detail on the ground. Forspoken has some of the best looking ground textures I've seen in any modern games to date. I mean, there's some other ones, you know, like what is that one? Gears 5 also has some incredible ground detail. That's what I want in my open world games from now on. Is that freaking Forspoken level ground texture. Test for Hogwarts Legacy that makes it look better and can improve performance. 2 runs 30 frames on consoles. Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. I feel bad for the console bros having to play a $70 game at 30 frames per second. That does kind of suck. Oh yeah, dude, it was very blurry. It didn't look. I mean, it looked all right. I played through it on my Vizio OLED. It looked all right in the 4K mode, but that damn OLED judder really sucks. But then once I put it on my 1440p monitor, it actually looks significantly better. X670, Kraken 360, RBG cooler, G-Skill Neo 64 gig, XFX Mercs Radiant. Oh, did you just buy all that? Forspoken looked good on PC, but and I loved it, but didn't look great on console. It looked all right on my PS5 on the 1440p monitor. That's what I played it on, was the monitor. After I bought this 1440p monitor, bro, I don't ever play my consoles on the 4K anymore. Avatar Frontiers has the best vegetation I've seen in a game. It looks good, but I still like Forspoken's vegetation better. Sad face. Forspoken is one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a very long time. Star Wars out? Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. It's a Ubisoft game. I love Ubisoft games. I'm a Ubisoft fanboy, man. They can do no wrong. That if you guys want to call me a fanboy for something, call me a Ubisoft fanboy because Ubisoft can do no wrong. Skull and Bones is going to be the best game ever. Absolutely incredible. Just Dance, best dancing game ever made. Nobody can top what Ubisoft can do. Ubisoft is better than PlayStation first party. I'm a Ubisoft fanboy. Have been for a very long time. They make the best open world games you've ever seen. And I will fight you on that. No, I'm just joking. I do, don't get me wrong. Like, I think Avatar is absolutely beautiful, but I like the way the vegetation looks. Do I have my texture filtering on high in your driver settings? For what? AMD? Let's see. Yeah, it's on high. It's on quality. High. Absolutely on high. Surface format optimization. Choose a more optimal texture format to improve performance. Typically has a minimal impact on image quality. That there's probably tessellation mode, AMD optimized. Use application settings, override application settings. 10-bit pixels. Yeah, I'm using high. I am using high. Yeah, Ubisoft has the best writers in the business, bro. Watch Dogs 2 is good. Far Cry 4. I haven't finished any Far Cry game except for Far Cry New Dawn. Better to be a fanboy than a lost soul. Yeah, that's true. I like Ubisoft games. I always get my money out of Ubisoft games. Those are like the one games that I know I can buy and get my money's worth. I have zero hesitation for Ubisoft games. What's up, Alibaba? How are you doing, my friend? You don't call, you don't write, you don't come by no more? No, I'm just joking. It's because all we do is talk about PC now. I know, but I don't, yeah. Can you blame me? I like good graphics. Oh, I covered freaking, I always pick like the wrong games to cover on like Xbox and PlayStation. I always pick the ones that nobody cares about. Or the ones that everybody wants to go to war against. Why is Nvidia trending? Oh, dang. My favorite Ubisoft game of all time is probably going to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is by far my favorite Ubisoft game. Dude, I just loved the way that Odyssey made me feel like I was actually having like a Greek freaking Odyssey experience, bro. It was incredible. I remember when everybody was complaining about how long that game took, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? Dude, I want 200 more hours of this. Wow. With the Prince of Persia remake, they might. If they actually do like a real remake, yeah, they would probably do fine. This is a Dead Space remake on my Series X. Nice. GTA 6. Is that because it was bad on the PC? I remember playing through that on the 3080 and it was such a stuttering mess, dude. But I did it because that's what I bought it on. Actually, I bought that on I had that on EA Play, but I bought it on Xbox. OG Ghost Recon and Splinter Cell. I love Wildlands or Breakpoint. So my two top favorite are going to be Breakpoint and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Specs I wrote from my new system. Any thoughts? I think you should buy it today. That sounds fine. That's something that I would buy. I don't see any problem with that at all. Nothing at all. Love that game. Yeah, I mean, that was the one that made me fall in love with Ubisoft, to be completely honest with you, was the original Assassin's Creed. And then ever since then, I've just been buying every Ubisoft game that comes out. Xbox Next Gen console using Nvidia. Shit's going to be $1,000. It's probably going to be like $3,000, but I don't believe that's true. Dude, Odyssey's usually worth like freaking $10-15, man. Just wait for it to go on sale and buy it. AC Black Flag. I like that one. I like the characters in there, but I hated the freaking I hated the ship combat. So that's like one of my least favorite because of that, but I did like the pirate theme and stuff like that. I just didn't care much for the ship combat. Assassin's Creed 3 ruined the ship combat stuff for me. I hated that one. Assassin's Creed 3 is probably my least favorite Assassin's Creed game. Oh, Odyssey is my favorite. And then Unity is my second favorite when it comes to Assassin's Creed. But now Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed 1 was my fifth favorite, but that got bumped out with Assassin's Creed Mirage. I like Assassin's Creed Mirage better than the first game. Oh, Assassin's Creed 2 is definitely in my top 5. It's actually like my number 3. Always online. Yeah, that's true. I do hate that, Craig. I do hate that. Especially when they just barely took down freaking they just barely took down, what's it called? Gosh dang it. Oh, the crew, the very first crew. 2024, I just put a video out for that. There's a lot of games, man. I you know what, Crispy, I usually just stay in the here and now, to be completely honest with you. When they first preview them and announce them, then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited for that, but I stay in the here and now. You're off? Enjoy? Oh man, I will hold that. I'm gonna sleep with my 7900 XT tonight. I'm gonna sleep with that. Can you see it sitting up there? I'm gonna take it to bed with me tonight. Sleep with that one. Dude, I can't believe it's only 8:42 on Saturday. As soon as I'm done with this stream in like 4 minutes, I am gonna play some more video games. I've been playing that Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Very cool game. Very fun. I put out a video today on that with the 70. Dude, the 7600 XT is an absolute monster. It plays just fine. $8,700G. I do not know enough about that one. I feel like gaming wise, I would probably just go with the 7800X 3D. To be completely honest with you, the 8700G. It is an 8-core. It is an 8-core CPU, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd probably go with the 7800 XT or the 7800X 3D. I have a GPU. I do actually. Tomorrow night I'm sleeping with a 7800 XT, bro. Oh, I'm off to play, finish Hogwarts. Nice. Huh. Why shouldn't it be recommended? Dude, if they can get a 6700 XT or a 6800 XT, yeah, buy one, whatever. But 7800 XT is going to last them longer, or 7600 XT is going to last them longer with 16 gigs of VRAM than for 1080p gaming. They're going to be fine with whatever one they choose. I'm sitting here playing freaking games at 4K on this card, bro. Like, it's not the doom and gloom that everybody says it is. Yeah, no problem, Crispy. I'm leaving here in about 2 minutes. I'm leaving in 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Actually, just 1 minute. I got to get back to testing these dang games. Oh, I got so many more benchmarks to do. But everybody wanted me... actually, nobody wanted me to go live. I just wanted to come and bash the 4090 because I think it's a joke. I think it's a joke that you pay $2,000 for a GPU and it stutters on an Unreal Engine 4 game. That sucks. That's bad. That is terrible. I was not asking about buy it just for the fact it's the most powerful CPU with graphics for now, or now for gaming. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I do I don't know. I mean, I've seen a few benchmarks on it, and I mean, it's nothing that I would play games with. Absolutely, I think Nvidia should get in the CPU market. All right, my friends. I will see you guys later so I can get back to my 480p beast. 7600 XT. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you for showing up tonight so I didn't have to talk to myself. It's very cool. So